What is up guys, Andy, Forest Team Runner here, back with another video today, and I'm bringing you my 3 top tips on how to progress smoothly, efficiently and effectively throughout your training plan. Now bear in mind guys, this advice is coming from a non-elite athlete, so it's just coming from myself. However, I've run multiple plans in the past now, and I feel that these 3 things will really benefit you throughout your training. And as of course we are entering peak marathon, half marathon and 10k training season with all the spring races coming up, I thought I'd share my thoughts to you, especially as I'm going through this at the moment, to help you along your way. So without further ado, let's get into point number 1. Right guys, point number 1, don't be a workout warrior. You might wonder what that means, and some of you obviously know what that means, but for the people that don't know, being a workout warrior is someone who goes out there and smashes each of their training runs at 100% without a shadow of a doubt. They are crawling back through their front door after their workouts. This is not good for you. You have a training plan, you have a long duration. I'm on a 16-week training plan at the moment. Some people are on a 20 week, some are on a 12, some are on an 8. Either way, you have weeks to progress. This is such a common thing that I see. It's all about consistency, okay? You don't want to go out there and give 100%. I mean, mentally you want to tune into what you're doing and give it your best, but the aim of the game with these workouts is to be consistent and to push yourself. However, you don't want to be flogging yourself literally until you're crawling home, because that is just going to lead to muscle tiredness, overtraining. You're not going to recover quick enough and it's going to be a disaster. Workouts, you kind of, in my head, I tend to say I want to give around 90 to 95% effort of what I could do. That basically means that allows me to just keep that little bit in reserve. At the end of the day guys, especially with me at the moment, I'm on a 16-week plan. I've got 16 weeks worth of workouts to do. I'm on week 9, I'm surviving so far, and it's just about being consistent. So you might see a video that James uploads at some point. We did a workout last night, just as an example. He asked me how I was feeling at rep number 3, and I said to him, and I quote, "I started to feel the burn about halfway down through the rep, so I eased back a touch." At the end of the day guys, I was on an 8 rep session. On rep 3 I felt I was pushing too hard. Now rather than flogging on and carrying on and trying to get the best time that I could to say, hey guys, look at my time, look at the time I can do these reps in, I just eased back and made sure that all of my reps were consistent. And do you know what? My 1k reps were all between 327 to 331. Bar the first one, which I took a little bit slow. Other than that, 2 to 8, they're all within that range. And for me, that is a successful workout, and that is what you guys want to be aiming for. So, number 1, don't be a workout warrior. Number 2 guys, take your easy runs easy. And I know you hear this all the time, and people say, oh, you should be running X amount of seconds under your marathon pace or half marathon pace or whatever it is. Do you know what? Forget that rule. Just run easy. Just run completely easy. So conversational pace that you could literally sit down, sip a cup of tea and, you know, talk to people. Just run easy. For example, I started my workout plan back on week 1, and I was running my easy runs around 7:30 to 7:50 pace, somewhere in that range. As your programs progress, as the workouts get harder, especially as you enter the endurance phase, which is the phase I'm in now, working on your speed endurance, you're going to find that it takes a lot more out of you. And so therefore, when you go out on your easy days, you really do want to make sure that you're feeling fresh at the end of your run, so that the next day when you're going into a workout, you're still feeling fresh. So my easy pace has dropped from around 7:30 to 7:50 down to over 8-minute mile pace. So I'm doing around 8 to 8:10 at the moment, and do you know what guys, that feels comfortable. I went out on Monday, I did 6 miles at 8 to 8:10 pace. Went out last night, smashed some reps consistently. That's the aim of the game. And so although we're all very keen in the beginning, obviously I'm guilty of that, we're all guilty of that, but it's about recognising when you start to get tired, when you start to get fatigued, you'll get through a plan, you'll get halfway through and you'll think to yourself, gosh, this is getting tougher, and you have to adapt. And one of the best ways to adapt is to really scale back your easy runs. At the end of the day, you're running, you're doing the miles, it does not matter what pace you're doing it at, so just scale it back and maybe 20-30 seconds a mile, and you'll see how much fresher you feel for these workouts. Honestly guys, it's the best feeling. Did my long run on the weekend, ran 8:40 pace. My normal long runs around 7:50 to 8:10. I scaled it back another 30-40 seconds a mile. I ran 16 miles, felt awesome, felt great. Got the effort in, got the hills in, got everything I wanted to get in, just a bit slower. And you know what? It doesn't matter. I think we're all a little bit egotistical, if we're honest with you, about splits and times and everything. And actually, when you get deep into a plan, you'll realise that you just want to finish the plan and survive. And suddenly all these things will go out the window. It's not about times and splits, it's about running sensibly, efficiently, and making sure you get out the other side of this plan unscathed. So that's my tip number 2. Take your easy runs easy for those reasons. And finally guys, tip number 3, another boring one, but it's got to be done. It's not just about the running, okay? It's not just about the running, it's about everything else that goes with it. Again, I'm at the stage in my plan now where things are getting tough. I'm having to dig deep, James is having to dig deep, you're all having to dig deep, and it's about the recovery, okay? You need to be eating well, you need to be rolling, stretching, doing the whole shebang. Now, I am not one to give diet advice, nor am I going to. If you follow my Instagram, you will see I have a binge every now and again. But you know what I do, and the one rule I stick by, is the second I get in from my run, I put decent food in my body. I make sure I get good carbs and good proteins in straight away. Fruits, you've seen my half marathon training series video. If you haven't, I'll put the clip on now of what I tend to eat after a run. Just some good clean food, okay? After that, I might binge a little bit, I might eat some rubbish, but the focus there is to get those muscles recovered and get eating good food straight away so that your muscles can recover and it can help your body can digest all of those great nutrients that you're putting in. So it's not just about the eating though, it's about the stretching, it's about the rolling, it's about everything that goes with it. Suddenly you'll realise, okay, that you get this far into a plan and your body's feeling tired, your muscles are feeling tired, and the best way you can combat that is to do the first 2 points that I've said: easy running, don't be a workout warrior, and stretch, roll, recover, and eat well, okay? I can't stress it enough. It is so important, and I'm thinking to myself, I've got another 7 weeks to go yet, or 6 after this week. I've got a long way to go still. However, at the moment, I'm managing it, I'm being efficient, I'm being smart, I'm trying to get through the plan, and I'm reaping the rewards. James is reaping the rewards. It's great to be running with him and see our progress. We all have our wobbles here and there, and we all have nights where we're not feeling great, but you know what? If we're able to go out and get it done, and doing all these 3 points, it's going to make you get to the end of your training plan in the best possible shape you can be. You'll finish that, you'll finish your race, and suddenly all that training will have sunk in. You'll kick-start again afterwards and you'll feel absolutely $1 million. So trust me guys, don't just focus on the running, focus on everything else. If there's any time in the plan that you can put in more effort for stretching, rolling and eating properly, it's now, halfway through and beyond. In the beginning, miles are easy, workouts are easier. They're not easy, but they're easier. You get deep into the plan, things get tough, things get brutal, and you've got to make sure that you are on top of everything. So that is my tip number 3 guys. It's not just about the running. Stretch, roll, eat well. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been fun for me to make. I've been carrying this information around for a while and I've been wondering how to deliver it. I don't tend to do these type of videos, but I thought, you know what, I can combine all these 3 and do a short, punchy, it's probably not been short actually at all, but a punchy video giving you guys my information that I use and is helping me through my training plans. So guys, make sure you stay tuned on Friday for the week 9 update of the half marathon training series. I really appreciate all your support and comments as always. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel for weekly running videos, and I shall see you Friday. Until then.